Hey everybody, welcome to day 190 of Reseller Reflections, a day in the life of a full-time reseller supporting her family. It is Sunday, December 15th, 2024, and we're closing in on the end of the year. We did not meet our sales goal today, but that is mostly because I did not do the shipping. About 30 things in the queue that I need to ship. And I just didn't do it today yet. So maybe I'll do it tonight. Maybe I'll do it in the morning. I don't know. I'm just kind of exhausted from yesterday. So we'll see. And maybe we did meet our sales goal. I don't know. But I can tell you that we did meet our sales goal for the week because I did my accounting and my numbers today. So last week we did meet the sales goal. I'm over the moon about that as we close in onto the end of the year. And we're getting closer and closer to our yearly goal. And this is really, really motivating to get it done and to keep going. Yes. And I know I want to take some time off. I hope to hit it a little sooner than December 31st because I do really want to have some time. Well, I'm going to make the time and spend it with my family and the kids and do all the, traditional things that we do around this time of year. But it would really take a weight off if I could get there a little sooner. That's what's on my mind right now. I am a reset to zero. I just went ahead and did that and got things ready because I know tomorrow, Monday morning, is going to be a ship-a-palooza. We just finished up our list of palooza today. So everything is set and lined up. My cart is full of consignments. I haven't unpacked that. I met a friend today. So there's just not enough time for it all. But just do the best we can, one foot in front of another. My intention today was to show up and just continually show up to the things that I was responsible for today and do what I had intended. And that's as much as I could do today. All right, so joining me on the Reset to Zero Challenge are Jill of Rusted Truck Relics, Jason the Santee Swapper, Char, Fabulous Flamingos, Kathy Singz, Nick Mr. C Chats, Vanessa the Diabetic Reseller, Brightest Holidays, Judith R, Pam of Whimsy and Such, Carmen of Northern Bargains, Becky of Becky Consigns, and Lee of Lee Phillips 4191. Have you guys been finding like a couple challenging days of resetting to zero? It's just nice that it's just such a part of the thing, like of our lives now, that we don't have to much think about it and debate if we're going to do it. We just do it. It's pretty cool to get to that point, having done it for so many days in a row. So just give yourself a little kudos for that. If you've fallen off the wagon, get back on. It's okay to start fresh at any moment of time. If that is restarting right now, clearing your desk, getting it ready, restart right now. You don't have to wait till Monday. You don't have to wait till the first of the year. Right now. Now is the moment. Okay. I wanted to talk a little bit about confidence because I was listening to I had a lot of driving to do. So I was listening to a couple of podcasts, and this theme kept everyone I listened to had this theme about confidence. The one I started with, I'm actually going to link up in the show notes here. It is the latest Mel Robbins podcast, if you listen on podcast, or it is an older YouTube video that I'm going to link up. It is called A Toolkit for Confidence, How to Build Unshakable Self-Confidence. But what I really liked about this was she went into her definition of what self-confidence and confidence really is. And the more I thought about it, I thought this really makes sense. And it is a willingness to try again, just a willingness to try. That is confidence. It's action based. It's not something that is coming from the outside and you're saying, I don't really feel confident enough, or I don't have the confidence. Confidence is just a willingness to try. And I think this is so incredibly true. Whether you're good at it, bad at it, like everybody starts somewhere. And you have to have that willingness. The confidence is not going to come to you. I think we've talked about this before. it happens. I think we talked about it in the vein of courageousness, but confidence is not just going to come to you. You need to take a step and take an action, and that willingness to try. Maybe it's something that's really difficult for you. Maybe it is something that you're just uncomfortable with. You don't know how you're going to do. Just remember, confidence is not going to just come to you, and you're not going to all of a sudden feel confident. It is that willingness to put yourself out there to try in whatever aspect, whether it's life, whether it's business, whatever it is a willingness to try. I firmly believe that. I've been thinking about it all day, and I just have a lot of respect for people that are willing to try, and whether or not they're good at it, to just put themselves out there, to give it a shot, see what happens, and not wait for the confidence, not be playing with that negative self-talk, because that willingness to try puts you in a forward motion and puts you in action and has you taking that next step. Like kind of looking at it and waiting for the confidence, and it opens up the door to a lot of negative self-talk, can open up the door to us talking ourselves out of a lot of things. I've done this on more occasions than I can even think or imagine. Yeah, so I don't know, I don't know if I consider myself a confident or not confident person. I have to give that some thought. Right now, I was just thinking about the thought of confidence. I think I'm fairly confident and willing to try a lot of new things, and willing to fail, willing to fail forward and learn. So I think in a lot of aspects of my life, I am very confident. I think also in other respects, I am not, and I need to just reframe that when I find that negative self, the doubt creeping in. You know what? I'll try it. It's a willingness to try. I can try it, and that does stop the negative self-talk, and it does propel us forward. So think about that for a minute. If you're, chatting with someone, or you hear yourself saying, we've talked about fear a lot and how that holds us back. If you find yourself saying that, or you hear a friend saying that, well, why don't you just try? Why aren't you willing to try? What's holding you back? I don't know. Nobody's good from the beginning. All right, guys, those are my thoughts on confidence. Please watch the video I'm going to link up. I think it is very eye-opening, and it is something I never thought about, confidence being a willingness to try. So think about that thing that you've been talking a little negative. You didn't know if you were capable of. You're not sure. There's a lot of self-doubt. Think about it, and think about changing that mindset into a willingness to try and see what happens. All right, guys, I will see you on day 191 of Reseller Reflections. Night, night.